Hello, we're live. Welcome. It is the first Sunday in July, if you can believe it. And every week in the month of July, we are doing write-ins. So kind of like a maybe hopefully help you beat the summer slump. I don't know if anyone else gets the summer slump, but I sure do. So
I can have slumps any time of year.
So yeah, we're gonna have 3-word sprints. We'll kick it off soon-ish with a little 10-minute warm-up. But what's everyone working on tonight?
I think it speaks very highly that we've been more punctual lately, that people were actually like, hey, where are they when we were a few minutes late today? Like, we've been more on time recently. Today was just one of those. I was running behind. Emma's still going to be here at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely one of those days.
I have options because I was tired. So, option 1, writing. Option 2, reading. Option 3, browsing for a book to buy because my astrology app told me that I should
do it.
Book.
That's the one. Save that one for the big sprint, though. Save it for the second one.
I had all these plans to start planning for something to write in July. All week didn't happen. Today, accidentally had a 2-hour nap. And so maybe this day is going to be trying to plan a thing to write the rest of the month day.
Nice.
Just going back through my idea folder or something and see how that goes.
Nice.
Excited.
This morning, in preparation for today, I went through my last write-in. I made a list of some ideas that have legs that I could maybe do. And so this morning I went through and tried some of those. I went to the coffee shop just to see if they were if any of them were actually ready to be written or if I was going to waste the whole write-in working on them. Just to be no, none of these are ready yet. And I'm glad I did that because none of those were ready yet. And I opened up the one I've been working on and it was oh yeah, no, I should just keep working on this. So I'm going to keep working on that.
Excellent.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Let us know what you're working on in the chat. How's your summer going so far? The other important thing I'm going to be doing in the warm-up is finishing eating my dessert because I made a delicious apple pie bar for the 4th of July and I made the caramel myself. So
nice.
It's extra good. Oh, and I did bring crochet because I don't think I'm going to write the whole time.
Suppose I can at least open up my document. That's the first step, right?
That's basically writing, I'm pretty sure.
That could be the only step. That would be fine.
Oh,
that's on my list.
Mr. Railroad just said, tenderly, I am devoured by Lyndall Clipstone is a new favorite dark fantasy romance. It's YA. I just saw the cover for that for the first time today. And I thought the title was so interesting that I needed to check it out.
Might be a contender for a book purchase.
Ooh. Nicole said, I've been keeping a list of things I associate with Midwestern Gothic, and I think I'll try to come up with ways to work them into my story, scenes, character traits, settings, and so on. Love it.
Yeah. Are cornfields involved?
Oh, God, I hope so. Today I was at Lowe's with my 6-year-old, and I was looking at some seeds because I'm expanding the garden, and we passed a bunch of corn seeds, and I don't know why, but it caught his eye, and he just through the Lowe's was going corn, corn, corn. So we may have to try growing that at some point.
I've not seen the film, so it could have nothing to do with it, but it made me think of Children of the Corn. Is that a movie?
Yes.
Does it feature children chanting corn, corn, corn?
I don't know if they chant it. I don't recall. But it feels like they should have.
Yeah.
Ooh, wheat. Ah, that one would be great and not as done as corn.
Yeah, I would agree.
Oh, I bet the sound that makes in the wind is just so good. Well, let's start our warm-up sprint. We'll do 10 minutes, check back in around the 22. spent time.
It was one of those 10-minute sprints where I felt like I was doing something the whole time and still managed to get nothing done.
No.
Like I did stuff, but not what I never got organized enough that I was supposed to be doing the stuff that I was meant to be doing.
Yeah.
Well, I wrote one sentence and then I updated my outline.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got, where'd my calculator go? 195 words.
Nice.
Way to be amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. And I finished my dessert, which was the most important goal of that sprint.
Course.
Let's check the comments. Joe Catherine is here. Said I scrolled through my files, opening and closing docs. Way to go.
Mm-hmm.
My brain read that as doors and I was confused. So
We've got Missy, Kate, and Andrew have arrived. Hello. Let us know how that sprint went for you, and we will dive into the next one pretty soon. What are people reading right now? What are you guys reading?
I was just thinking, I felt like I read something, like I wanted to share something that I had mediated, but
I'm reading
the
the final.
The Final Strife?
Yes. It's a rebellion adult fantasy story.
Oh, fun.
I read Mislaid in Parts Half Known, which is novella number who knows what in Shannon McGuire's Wayward Children series. So like kids who get back from Wonderland, etc., and have to like adjust in the real world to. I think it's usually a fairly dark series. Like dark in like a fairy tale way that's still kind of mostly not terrible for children. I don't know. It feels like it's gotten less dark over time, so I'm trying to remember. Like, yeah. But I don't know. I've really loved the series. I think this one was my favorite yet.
Oh, okay. Ooh. What's the title again? It sounds very interesting.
I think the series is Wayward
Doors?
Wayward Children series.
I read 3 or 4 of them, I think.
Yeah, so this was book 9. I think there's.
Does it follow different characters in each one?
Yeah, for the most part. Like, it's a pretty core group of characters that has changed a bit over time. It's like some go back or whatnot. Because they're all kind of like waiting for their door to reappear, and some will never, and some are just like, you don't know if your door is ever going to come back, but some of these kids feel like they need to go back, but probably won't get to. I don't know. It's always really interesting. And like this book before this one I read was about a world that was like a nexus to all the worlds. Like the girl lived in a shop where anything in any world someone had lost, the things go to the shop, like kittens and trinkets. And, yeah. But it had like kind of a dark twist on it. And this next one kind of followed up on a bunch of stories from the previous 8 books, including that one. So it was kind of nice.
That's cool.
Yeah. And like they're such fast reads. They're all like, I think I have the first 3 in a paperback. But yeah, highly recommended.
Nice.
I need to go back and get caught up.
Yeah, I liked them more as they went. Like,
okay.
They were never bad, but like, I feel like she started getting more creative with like the worlds the characters had come from, and also spending like some character stories are actually set in their worlds, maybe sometimes ending and then going to the school. So you actually get a lot of just like wacky worlds, standalone stories, and then characters that eventually end up at the school, and who knows what from there. But yeah,
okay.
Yeah, they like honor the dark and twistiness of like Wonderland. Probably not actually that much fun to be in, and some of them are like vampire worlds and like or skeleton worlds. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Cool. Cool.
Well, I'm having a terrible reading quarter. So
Aww.
I'm just rereading Gathering Moss by Robin Wall Kimmerer.
Nice.
I mean, might I recommend the second book in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series?
I need to read it. I have the audiobook already.
I know! That's why I'm recommending it.
I recommended it to a friend this week, though, and I'm pretty sure he's going to fly through them.
All right.
My hold on the Serviceberry finally came up this week, and then it wouldn't let me take it because I have to go renew my library card.
No!
So I did the hold later. At any time after, I'm going to the library tomorrow. Bring the hold back 2 days from now, please.
If you called your library and asked them to hold it for you to come in, they probably would.
It was it was, what day is it now? Saturday night. Today was
just leave a message. They'll listen to it. Yeah, you're totally fine.
I don't think they were open today, so I'm going tomorrow. So it was,
It should still be there.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's like digital holds. They have no control over this.
Okay.
They can't help me.
Emma, new location.
In a fabulous pink new room.
Thank you.
What name did you go with? I can't remember.
I went with the Rose Embroidery.
Okay,
Ooh.
nice.
Yeah. Sherwin Williams, Rose Embroidery.
Not a sponsor.
It looks very nice,
Sherwin
though.
Williams colors right now, but not sponsored.
It does look so good.
Thank you.
Do you still have to make other color decisions for other parts of the house, or you've made all the decisions?
I think our bedroom we still need to figure out, and then kitchen and bathrooms, which we'll do at some point down the road. I'm not doing those right now.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I'm
Can't imagine why.
9 months in, and it's still rooms that I just don't know what the vision is yet. I don't know what I want to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Every room in my house was a different shade of purple. So we've countered it. The dark purple bathroom is still purple, and Matt knows he can't change it. But, and now it's haunted house themed dark purple bathroom year round. It's great.
Amazing.
Ideal.
But there's a living room and dining room that are two just barely off. They're not the same color, but you can barely tell they're not the same color. And it's just so weird. But we just don't know what else to do. I don't know. Legitimately 6 or 7 different shades of purple in the house we moved in. And now as the garden is coming up for the first time that we've been here, she actually did different blooming times of just purple flowers in the garden. Just new purple flowers are coming up.
She's a purple girl.
Yeah.
I love that for her.
Aggressively.
I think the former owner of my house was also a purple girl because the back porch is all purple.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I even my office has a built-in desk. It's very exciting, and I even painted it pink.
Ooh.
I love that.
Mhm.
Genius.
I've never seen that before, a built-in desk.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Nice.
What are you working on tonight, Emma?
Unpacking my office.
I mean, unpacking a bookshelf is the most exciting thing you can do.
Ideal.
I know, right?
Yes.
All right, let's go watch Emma do that. I'm excited.
Yeah, on that note, let's dive into the next sprint. We're going to do a 20-minute sprint. We'll check back in at the 51. Good luck. time.
Emma's made so much progress.
Yes. She was cruising.
Well, I ordered a book and I started reading. So
Which
I went
book
with
did you order?
The Good and the Green. I haven't read it. I've heard good things, and it isn't in my library system, so I can donate it after I'm done reading.
Nice. What's it about?
It's like a cozy fantasy romance. Main character lives in a kingdom dominated by land-hoarding elves and industrial tycoon dwarves, but her salary barely covers her rising rent. She inherits a place that she's gonna try and flip the cottage and get out with enough coin. But then, of course, she starts to get to know the townspeople and such. And there's a
As you do.
Yeah.
Good. I could never root for a house flipper.
Right?
That's my pet peeve in my neighborhood.
So while I stand by my book recommendation, I remember the thing I actually really enjoyed this week was Kesha's new album. It was just a lot of fun. And it's like Kesha's equivalent of Taylor's versioning. Like she's got her own record label now. She's out from under her abuser. And her, like she reminds me of Kesha back when there was a $sign in her name. It was just like a lot of fun and just having a good time.
Okay. I'll have to listen to that this week.
Is that the one called Period?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now there's like pink periods over the top of all of her older albums on Spotify. I'm like, am I not supposed to listen to those anymore? I don't know what the instructions are.
I don't know the rules.
So Emma, what system are you organizing your books by?
So this shelf so far is all speculative fiction. So it's all fantasy and sci-fi. So I have fairy tale retellings at the top, this adult fantasy and sci-fi, YA, and then middle grade. And I'm not sure about the bottom shelf yet. And then the shelf here is realistic fiction. So adult realistic fiction, middle grade and YA, nonfiction, and classics at the bottom.
Nice.
Okay.
And I also, not to make anyone too jealous, I've got built-in shelves in my living room.
Beautiful ones.
So I'm like, as I'm going, I'm picking out like some of my favorites that I want to keep in there on display.
Nice.
Very nice.
Something fun that we had happen today is that Emma and I's college roommate texted us and was like, hey, my daughter came home with us from the library today, and I feel like I recognize the name. Is this your friend? Her daughter had checked out Escape to Witch City by E. Latimer.
Oh, yay. That's exciting.
And she's loving it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Trying to remember, does that one have, I think most of them have some sort of word nerds nod in the acknowledgments.
I think that's the one that's dedicated to us. I didn't say that in the text because I didn't want to seem cocky, but
oh my god, okay, when do you get to pull that out? Like, oh yes, that book was dedicated to me. Oh yeah, if you ever have a chance to pull that, that's not cocky. It's legitimately. Like Megan, you in particular, you put some time into that book. You have earned it.
Oh, I wrote a sad poem during that sprint, and I finished another Granny Square.
Nice.
Wow.
I only had to do the outside row so, for it to be done.
Hey, you did it. You finished it.
Yeah.
I got to see Megan's completed flower hat.
Yes.
In person?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Are you going to wear it or are you going to give it away? Do you have plans?
I'm trying to decide. I have no idea where I would wear it, but I also don't know any like 11-year-old girls I could give it to. So,
is that the size of your head?
Just wear it in public until an 11-year-old girl compliments you on it.
And then, oh my god. That is such a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Nicole said, I focused mostly on nature during that sprint, a few cliff faces, intersecting rivers, surrounded by forest, and my favorite, whispering trees. Why can they whisper? What are they talking about? One of my favorite tropes. Whispering trees.
For sure.
The internet is working very hard this weekend to convince me to play Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
My sister loves that game.
It's not. I don't like turn-based combat, but it just looks so beautiful.
That's my problem. I don't know if I want to play it.
Like I played Final Fantasy games once upon a time. I'm just not good at taking my turn. Why can't I hit it now? But like I don't know, for like how like fantastical and dark this world looks. I don't know. I'm not gonna get it at like full price. Just came out, but
yeah.
Well, I am enjoying Coral Island, which I bought because it was on sale. So.
Nice. Very much a good time.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be the next purchase, I think, is Coral Island.
And I don't think that's coming to Switch. So if you're gonna buy it, you should buy it before the Steam sale ends.
Oh, I didn't realize the Steam sale was right now. That's
why I bought it.
Yeah.
Opening
So,
Steam.
and like I could be wrong on the Switch thing, but I saw something within the last week on the Coral Island subreddit being like, they said like it was gonna come to Switch, and I don't think they're ever gonna do it. For all I know, that person was totally misinformed, but
but there's that one person on the internet who said that thing.
Yeah.
Nah. I feel like for games like that and like Stardew now, it's like I'm not really interested in waiting anymore for things to make it to the Switch.
Yeah.
When I have a perfectly good PC.
Yeah, like I always meant to like go back and try Stardew again once they got the update, but like being able to mod it and turn down the graphics from the like very loud colors to like slightly more aesthetic that changes nothing else. Like, I don't know if I want to give this up.
It changes everything for me. Putting them in the cute seasonal outfits.
Oh, yes.
And giving the pony the mod so that it can go through single spaces. I can't go back.
End of this month, we get Tales of the Shire. Finally.
Does it look better yet?
It doesn't.
I was so hesitant before,
but
I need the reviews to be decent. We'll see. Like if you guys could buy it, I'll buy it. But I'd like to buy it and be impressed by it. I don't even need to be impressed. Just not disappointed.
It sounds like the gameplay is really fun.
Yeah. Like before when they like delayed it.
Different.
I wish the art style was different. Yeah.
But yeah, I was
as long
watching.
As the gameplay's good.
Yeah.
Like it's like I will happily cook things forever. Just make it feel nice.
Yeah.
I need to get a rug for my office because my like chair is just like sliding backwards as I sit here.
Oh no.
Andrew, you finished a project. Yay.
Yay. Andrew was saying he had 2 big projects at the top of this chat. So
congratulations.
Yay. Well, let's do our cooldown sprint then, yeah? We'll do a 10-minute cooldown. Check in at 10 after the hour. I almost clicked the end stream button instead of the banner button.
And we're done.
Have fun with your cooldown sprint alone. And time.
Nicole's got her hands on Blood Over Brighthaven, and I'm very excited.
Nice.
Yay! I still have just that world will pop into my head. It's such a fun one.
In like a dark way.
Yeah, in a very dark way.
See where I am on the holds list. I've been waiting a while for that one. Still got 5 more weeks.
Oh no. Do I have that one?
I choose to believe it'll go faster. It's a good book. People are going to just fly through it.
Where did I read that one? If I have it on my Kindle, you can just borrow my Kindle.
Yeah, I feel like you bought it on sale.
I feel like I did.
I'm gonna say, should I read it or listen to it?
I read
It
it.
matters.
Do you have an opinion on that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it just depends on what your headspace is right now.
Yeah, I think it's a good either way one.
Yeah. I need to like actually finish a book. It's like the 3-week loan is just not long enough for me right now.
Yeah.
So every book is taking me like 2 or 3. So I have to like wait for it on hold again.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do have that one on Kindle. So if you decide you want to read it on Kindle, just come and take mine.
No. Because the library only has the audiobook.
Yeah.
The benefit of living in the same town.
Yes.
And we live even closer together now that I've moved. So
Yes. Emma is like 10 minutes away from me now.
so nice.
Whereas
Nice.
before she was like 25.
Mhm. We use the same Walmart now. We could just run into each other.
Yes.
Living the dream.
Man. So like I mentioned at the top of the chat, we're going to be doing write-ins every day, not every day, every Sunday this month. So yeah, we'll be back next week. Wait, there's
What
a
is this
feature in the
tally?
chat. That's-
I don't know what's happening.
No.
Hang on, I got to go look at us on YouTube. I try not to do that ever because I get uncanny valley with myself. Whoa, it's ranking you guys.
What? How many
But
times
why?
have you done it?
What? Why is it doing that? What does it mean? I have 0 XP. I'm not a top fan.
Oh no!
Very interesting.
Are they like coming for Twitch streamers kind of thing?
Maybe. Andrew, you're right. There are not enough of us for this.
You're all top fans.
Yeah. They're like, we can only do 3 because there's never more than 10 people watching these. Yeah, it must be giving y'all points as you comment.
I like that. Like we had no idea this was going on.
Has it been doing this for a while, or is this like, did this just start today? Okay, this is the first time.
Good? Question mark.
Yeah, it lets me see a top 5 when I look at it from the Word Nerds chat. That's fascinating. Well, on that note, were you about to say something, Kelly?
No. Mostly just confused face.
You are all number 1 viewers in our heart. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be back next week with another write-in. Hope you all have an amazing week. Yeah. See you next time. Bye.